Charms.
Lucky Charms is DC or Rome.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Galactus Goons is Raisin Bran Dave and Lasagna.
Yeah.
Alright, I think the YouTube is on. I think people can see it. Okay, let's start. Alright, thank you guys for coming today. Today is our day 2 Spider Tank Node Owner Tournament. Today we have Lucky Charm as red team and Galagnas Goons, I hope I pronounced it right, blue team here. So we will start the match soon. And also we have 2 commenters right here from our user community. Do you guys want to say hi to people?
Hi, I'm Even Wave.
And I'm DNK like the suits.
Alright, cool. So the first match will be Team Deathmatch in Safe Haven. The players, if you guys are ready, please click the ready button. We'll go in 2 minutes.
Sounds good. I'm excited for this first match.
Yeah, and second from second to fourth match, the teams lost the previous match will choose the map and mode. You guys can let me know through the Node Owner Tournament channel which one that you guys want to do. Then I'll change it. Alright, I'm waiting for 2 more people to get ready. 1 more. Alright, I think we're go right now. First match.
Here it starts. Match 1 of the first series, the second night of the U.S. Node Owners Tournament. We had some awesome games last night. I've been looking at the teams that are playing tonight, and we have some really good teams in the tournament right now. I expect to see some excellent gameplay tonight. But let's get into it.
Yeah, and with this first map wave, the teams that win, every team that win, fights for that bottom position, whether it's bottom right or bottom left. That bottom position is crucial. So let's see which team actually fights for it and how they actually handle it once they have it.
And it looks like we have Lasagna trapped down in the bottom corner. The teams weren't able to spawn that close to each other, but we have red team grouped together now.
And Diesel Doc makes it safely back to his team. But he does not stay alive for long. I think it was the cannon turret, potentially, that took him out.
And Galagnas Goons, the red team, sustaining some heavy damage right off the bat. DC Rome has the finisher right now, and he's just standing back, lobbing missiles from long range.
Yesterday, the finisher was a big-time gun in a lot of ways, so maybe today we'll see it being used.
Yeah, I remember seeing a finisher on just about every team. Seemed to be at least one last night. Ooh, Diesel Doc almost stayed alive, but that finisher missile just barely caught him, probably with the explosion radius. For those that don't know, the finisher missile has an explosion radius, so if it lands right next to you, you still takes some damage. Blue team is securing this bottom right-hand corner here, and doing a pretty good job of staying together.
Yeah, without a dedicated healer, they still manage to have decent sustain up, and that's how they do it.
We have an invisible Lasagna.
That...
I think everyone's probably going to have to restart their clients.
Right.
I did see in practice that happened to Lasagna once, so if we do a fresh restart.
Yeah, I think we gotta stop the game.
Yeah. But at least they can still get some more practice in.
Let's wait until this match is done, then we'll talk to the team. Yeah, I think the hero is typing.
Sounds good.
You just see the sharks coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for those that don't know, there is a a bug right now that is known and is being fixed, but unfortunately for this tournament, it does happen every once in a while. And as you can see, one of the players on the field is just kind of motionless, and so you'll have invisible missiles coming out of nowhere. But looks like red team, Galagna's Goons, dropped that health bag and was able to get some energy charge from it.
Okay. On your screen is red team, but on mine is blue team. I was confused about that the whole time. Diesel Doc barely living. In every exchange, he escapes with the tiniest bit of health. Is it skill? Is it luck? Only time will tell.
Red team fighting on two different fronts for the last 2 seconds here, but it's not going to be enough. So
Right, but I think
the winner
yeah,
of that match
the
would have
win-
been Lucky Charms. But let's see what the teams have to say here.
Yeah, unfortunately, the first match, I think we need to do it again. We
I agree.
saw the one tank actually got stuck in the one position. I'm talking to the players now.
I think everyone should restart their clients per what I've heard from the developers. That's unfortunate. We didn't have that happen a single time last night, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, even with that bug, what did you think about that first match, D?
I think that the Rome team has some adjustments to make. It was a little bug, I guess, with the colors in the blue and red, so I was a little confused on that. But pretty much, I think that Dave Raisinbrand and the other teammate, I forgot his name, but they did a really good job at staying together and fighting off any attempts to try to break that bottom side. So they have to do a better job at applying pressure to the bottom side, or potentially getting the early lead and maybe taking the fight somewhere else. We haven't seen that so far. Everyone fights for that bottom side.
Yeah. I thought both teams did a great job staying together as a team and kind of working as a team. It actually seemed to be a fairly even match.
But yeah, see, but that's the problem. When you have that position advantage, an even match won't cut it. So you have to shake it up and either bring it to two fronts, like you mentioned earlier, or just keep running into that brick wall over and over again.
Yeah, and Safe Haven's it's a hard level to divide those two fronts and try to fight from the bottom and coming down, because they're spread out so far apart that by the time you've run around to the other side, your teammates have already sustained heavy damage on the other side. It's hard to time up correctly.
Yeah. Communication will be key.
Okay, I think that unfortunately we need to restart the client as well.
Us?
Yeah, even for us.
Okay.
So let's go out. I'm going to create the room again, then meet you guys again.
Sounds good.
Alright, people are coming in. We're waiting for commentators as well.
All right,
I'm
I'm
here.
back in.
Cool. Come to this side.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice. Put me in, coach.
Alright, whoever just started to seeing it, the first match, unfortunately, we saw some critical bug, so we're trying to have a new rematch for the first one. Hopefully this one would work for this, guys. So blue team now is
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charm on my screen, and
Yes.
red team is Gala Goons.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. The first match will be team deathmatch at the safe haven. I'm waiting for Diesel Doc to be ready. Yep, alright.
And here we go.
Here we go.
All right, Wade. What do you expecting? More of the same or a completely different game?
Well, it's an interesting dynamic now. Both teams have kind of had a chance to see, what loadouts maybe the other team was using, and it's the same match. So I think, at least initially, it's going to depend on where each team spawns, who can get to that bottom right-hand corner. There is a little bit of luck factor with the spawning right now. So
Or
let's see.
triple shotgun for the win. I don't know.
Maybe they completely regrouped. They didn't want them to know their strats. All right, so we've got red team, which is Galagna's Goons, working their way down the left side, and it looks like blue team is going to hold the bottom area. Much easier to fight from that position than working your way down.
And I believe it was the other team who had this position the last time. So let's see if they get similar results or something's different.
All right,
We
we've
have
got Raisin Brand
Brand.
coming around. Raisin Brand's
Nice
able to pick
lane.
out Diesel Doc. DC roams low. Now Coot's stranded by himself, and red team just kind of easily takes over that bottom right-hand corner.
Beautiful
Well played
flank by
them.
Raisin Brand.
Oh, nice job.
All right, so we have an offensive mounting over on this left-hand side by the blue team now. They're trying to get back in that space that they just held. Looks
And
like
it
they're going
looks
to try
like-
the same strategy.
Yeah, they took a page right out of Raisin Brand's book. But they sent a two-man team, and that's going to draw more defense. So I'm not sure if they ran the play properly. However, it could be a whole different play, different strat. Let's see.
Interesting thing to note about this match, it looks as if there's no healer on the field, no designated healer, but I did see one of those red team members does have a health pack, a repair zone that they can throw down, and it heals their entire team up all at the same time if they're congregated around it.
Yeah, healer or not, I'm expecting at least one member on every team to be running that, to be truly competitive, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think every team needs at least one mega heal option that they can do especially if they don't have a dedicated repair person. We've seen that be a crucial role in some of the earlier matches in this tournament.
Yeah, sustain is just so strong.
Blue team, Lucky Charms has not been able to secure that bottom right-hand corner ever since they lost it, and Galagna's Goons is taking a lead 4-1 with only about a minute left in this first match.
Defensive turrets and offensive turrets have been used extremely frequently in this game.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say Raisin Brand. He always puts it on that top side to kind of stop that flank. Whereas the blue team, they kind of try to use it to siege on the bottom side.
Interesting observation. I've seen a lot of machine gun turrets be used. Seems to be the most popular one.
Yeah, we've seen some a resurgence in cannon turret. Double cannon is gaining in popularity. The
Raisin
finisher.
Brand throws that repair zone down. His team is able to keep some life in them. Unfortunately, they were made to retreat.
But they did
Spawn.
they did pick up a kill in the process with that finisher and putting down crazy amounts of poke on Tyrone.
Yeah, only 12 seconds left in this match, though. It's probably unlikely Blue Team's going to be able to turn this one around.
He almost dodged it, but the splash damage it looked like got him.
Wow.
And that's it for the first match. It appears that Galagnos Goons has won the first one.
Awesome. Alright, so the Lucky Charm needs to pick the map and mode for the second match. Let me know in the Node Owner Tournament channel, please.
I'm really curious to see which level Lucky Charms is going to select here.
I don't see many like a heal tank though. Like maybe people just use a lot of tank with this ability maybe to heal others, but not to heal weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see it more as the tournament progresses. Hill and Brambler.
Yeah, yeah. We did see, I believe it was Raisin Bran throughout the repair zone. And that can be almost as good as a healer, you know, to bring your entire team back up to health one time, but it's very expensive in terms of energy. It's the most expensive, costs 7 energy to use that, so you don't get a whole lot of opportunities to use it in match.
So I'm waiting for the team to pick the next map and mode right now. Once we have that, I will give team all the players for like about 5 minutes to select their tank and coming back to the room.
All right. Wait, what do you think? What map you think we're gonna see?
I think it'd be really interesting if we saw a chicken map for the second match. That seemed to be a reoccurring theme last night.
Yeah, chicken is very popular. As usual, I'm gonna vote for Dragon Cave. And hold the flag.
Ooh,
Spicing
that
it
would
up.
be exciting.
Oh yeah, spicing it up.
You
Getting
are-
those
you
those
are-
little picks.
Yeah, you're right on the map. They picked the cave.
Uh-huh.
I'm still waiting for the mode.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see how spicy they want to get.
Battle. He said battle, meaning team deathmatch, I guess.
TDM. Okay.
Team
Okay.
Deathmatch in Dragon Cave. That's an interesting choice, I think, for a second match.
I like it. I like it a lot. I think learning how to play Dragon Cave is going to be essential to winning this tournament.
Very well could be.
Unless you just sweep you're just so good at playing the guaranteed maps that you guarantee get those wins. And then you can win the one that you choose and not have to worry about the cave. However, playing the cave for the win. That's all I have to say.
Cave, it's definitely my least favorite match, or my least favorite map. It's the hardest one, and because you have all those curved walls, and if you're using something like the Blade Spinner, Blade Spinner has real weaknesses on that map because it'll get stuck in everything. Something like the Finisher, however, really excels on Dragon Cave because you can still hang back and you can curve your missiles around those circular walls.
I'm expecting to see a Brambler on both sides. Like, you need a Brambler on this map. It's just so good. It can access every part of the map essentially, just about.
Yeah, the range, it has a range of 21. It's slightly longer range than the repair artillery, and we've seen it be used. That's the thing about the Brambler. It can be an excellent offensive weapon, and it can be an excellent defensive option for the team, just to kind of build walls of brambles. But here we go. We're starting match 2 now, and it's going to be team deathmatch on Dragon Cave. That is what Lucky Charms has chosen for the map and mode.
Also, rotations are going to be key on this map. Making sure that you don't get caught off guard out of rotation is going to really be essential to staying alive. One false move and it's over for you in Dragon Cave.
Yeah, this is another one of those maps where it's important to secure the bottom of the map because on this one it's very difficult to fight down. I would argue probably the most difficult. So it looks like we have Raisin Bran spawned down at the bottom. Looks like Red Team Galagnos Goons takes bottom early, but Lucky Charms is able to get down there, and they're fighting for this bottom left-hand corner right now.
Yeah, both teams kind of grouping up, trying to fill the other out. Throwing poke out there. Coop goes down.
Ooh, we've seen Diesel Doc switch to shotgun and scout.
Shotgun. Going back
I believe
to his
he was
root.
he was an early shotgun main. He likes to play that shotgun. He's really deadly with it.
I like it. That's a good pick from a seasoned player. Let's see if he can really make it shine. Or that Punisher or finisher, I believe, proved to be too much.
Shotgun ran Galagna's goons off though. They're retreating more to the upper right-hand side now. They were throwing that health pack down, but unfortunately the entire team wasn't able to get a piece of it.
Diesel Doc going into the 2v1 engagement.
Yeah, he knew he didn't want any of that right there. 2-on-1 with a shotgun when he's already low health.
Turning into
He
a
knew to back
3v1.
off. That was probably a smart move by him.
But DC kind of aids him on the backside and kind of throws in. I think, what is he running? Is that finisher as well?
That's a finisher on a chicken tank. And since Dave is running the exact same build, so it's just kind of a war between the chicken finishers right now over up on the top right-hand side.
Chicken is so fast, my favorite too.
It is, and it has a nice amount of health for how quick it actually is on the map.
Right.
Yeah, one of the more reasonable trade-offs.
Ooh, I think Raisinbrand might have been trying to set up an offensive there. He threw that health pack down, and I don't know if they're in comms or not, but his whole team could have rushed over to it and possibly gotten charged up and fought off Lucky Charms there.
So they're pushing him up into the top side. Blue team playing extremely aggressive. Let's see how red team reacts.
Down here at the bottom, DC Rome had to come in and get his friend Diesel Doc away from, who was that? Raisinbrand, because Raisinbrand just had him locked down with the stinger. He couldn't go anywhere.
DC gets taken out by double finisher. Another
close
double
game.
finisher combo. Oh my goodness. Every single fight, they escape with the tiniest bits of health from that double finisher.
Yeah. Oh,
And some don't escape at
tied
all.
up now. Oh,
He did not escape
now,
either.
now Galagna's Goons has stepped into the lead by 1 point with only 30 seconds left. Let's see if Lucky Charms can come down here and get a kill in that last 30 seconds. Diesel Doc charging in, but
Rushing, but not
the
enough.
stinger kept him at bay. You saw how he got slowed down there. Oh, that's not looking good for Lucky Charms right now.
Wow, red team leading by 4. 3 points.
Yeah, they really stepped ahead here right at the end.
Yeah, these final seconds are crucial. The last 30 seconds of a match. Yeah.
Galagna's Goons pulled it off right at the end. They came back. That was a wonderful comeback by them.
Awesome.
So that puts Galagna's Goons 2-0 in this series.
Yeah. So again, Lucky Charm needs to pick a map and mode. Let me know. Oh, actually, someone asked, does a Brambler damage stack with the fire damage? If you guys know.
Does it stack with fire damage?
Yeah, can we use like a 2 different weapon on one spot?
I'm not sure. I don't see why they wouldn't stack. I have
yeah,
seen people running
they
both
would.
of them together. I have seen Fire Tank and Brambler, and it is a lethal combo. And I don't think that the fire will go off or the Bramble damage will stop when the other one is damaging you.
I
That's
see.
an interesting question. I would think if you're in the Venn diagram of those two circles that you're going to take damage from both weapons.
You would
But
have
I
to
don't
because
know that for
flamethrower.
sure. All right, so we're waiting on Lucky Charms to choose their second choice
Yep.
for map and mode.
I think we're taking a trip to the jungle. I think is the only answer. I think we're chasing chickens in the jungle.
Sounds about right. No one likes to hold the flag.
Because
It's
it requires a lot of team precision and communication and kind of a lucky spawn. And if you don't get the lucky spawn, then you need even more communication and team precision to break someone else's defense. So
That's right.
personally, that's my favorite one. Hold the flag is that by far my favorite type of match.
Hmm. I could see it not being a ready choice here in this tournament because it's really easy to come back in a hold the flag match. Like if you just get the flag right at the end and you're just not able to kill them, the way the overtime works. I've seen some teams that were way down on flag matches just happen to get it towards the end of the match and then they just come back completely and win. So it actually would be, I think, a decent uh, losing choice match for a lot of these teams to pick in this tournament.
Good point. And I think as the game develops and the meta develops, I think we'll see a lot more hold the flag matches.
Especially being used with like repair artillery or something. I'd love to see
Yes.
3 repair artilleries get in there and hold the flag match.
Oh, we've
And,
seen it. We've seen it.
Yeah, there's an excellent match on YouTube. I need to find out whose channel it's on, but there's a video of 3 repair artilleries, and they just absolutely dominate the other team. The other team couldn't touch them because everyone's just keeping each other alive and dealing damage on the other team. Such a powerful weapon, the repair artillery, especially when you group it together with 2 or 3 other repair artilleries.
Jungle
We haven't.
chicken chaser.
Okay.
All right.
Either they're listening or
I'm not sure.
it was the greatest call ever.
Chicken Chaser is a popular choice for the losing team. It seems to be. That's a very polarizing game mode. You either love it or you hate it. Personally, I'm in the love it camp.
And I feel like every team practices it because even if you primarily practice either the other game modes, Chicken Chasers is a nice fun break, you know. So no matter what, you have a little bit experience coming into this with this game mode.
Agree. I like the how they've thrown a completely different type of game mode in there because it allows maybe players who have different types of skills to shine and allows your team to work together in a different way. So maybe Lucky Charms is going to try to use that to their advantage, and hopefully they can come back and we'll have a nice, interesting match this third match of the series.
Yeah, I think they'll make it interesting. I'm predicting a comeback. I think we're going to see a win out of them.
Everybody's ready here.
I think we can start. By the way, people are love you guys' commentary right now. Great job.
Oh, what?
Well, thank you, everyone.
Nice.
Thank you. I love watching these matches. It's I love how fun this game is to not only play but also even just to watch.
Yeah, most fun crypto game, hands down.
Agreed.
You see what I meant by the middle of the screen? It's a waterfall right there.
Yeah,
in
it
the
is.
middle.
It is
Yeah,
water.
it's a nice little waterfall. 100 games plus and never noticed it.
All right, Diesel Dot Coot with an early 3 chickens. They're putting them in the barrel before Red Team Galagna's Goons is even able to get their first barrel position.
Now Coot's trying to poke a little bit, trying to delay the depot.
Looks like Diesel Doc has switched over to the Flea. That's the fastest tank body that you can use. Oh, he was able to get 1 chicken in the barrel, but looks like Raisin Bran steals the second. And he
It's
gets
the fastest. It's the fastest flea body, tank body, but it's also the weakest.
Very true. Very true. Definitely a trade-off there. But for these chicken matches, it's almost perfect. I think the setup that Diesel Doc is running with Flea and Shotgun is one of my ideal picks for a chicken match because you only want to really engage with people whenever absolutely necessary, because your main job in these matches is just to be grabbing chickens, putting them in the barrel.
And Flea with speed is definitely a sight to be seen, as you can see right now. He beat both of them to the health pad and got the 1-for-1 in the 2v1 exchange.
Yeah. Shotgun's great also for stealing other people's chickens, because you can pick them out pretty quickly. You see somebody has a big stockpile built up. DC Rome coming over with 3 chickens in the barrel.
Diesel
Lucky Charms
died.
is taking a nice lead in this one.
Yeah, that
See if they can
flea,
keep it.
that flea shift is definitely a good decision.
Diesel Doc wipes out 2 Galagnas Goons members, is able to pick up 3 chickens. He and DC Rome are headed back to the barrel to secure even more chickens for their team. Hoot with another chicken. Same with Diesel Doc. Lasagna gets another chicken in the barrel for Galagnas Goons. But doesn't look like Lasagna's going to stick around for long with Diesel Doc's shotgun in the picture.
Yeah, the clean 1v1, the depot right after. That's
Yep.
textbook chicken right there, Wade.
So 19 and 10.
I see why Lucky Charms chose Chicken Match. It seems to be one of their strong suits.
Clearly they had an ace in the hole. But maybe they pulled that card a little too soon.
Diesel Doc really standing out in this chicken match is already able to get 1,910 points. Collected the most chickens by far.
Yeah, and that shotgun flea is lethal. Like you
Yeah.
can't deal with it. Once it's on you, you just have to kill the flea. Like everyone target the flea at the same time. If we all shoot it with 1 bullet, it would die.
Yeah. Raisin Bran getting 2 chickens in the barrel. Dave with another, hanging on by a thread, running away
And he
from DC
depoted.
Rome's Rambler.
No.
He didn't even get it. It was a nice shot by DC Rome.
I think there was a health pack up as well. Maybe retreating and getting the health pack might have been a better decision. However, when chickens are involved, sometimes you just try to depot them as quickly as possible.
And that's it. Lucky Charms pulls that one off, 25-18. Well played.
It's Lucky Charms' first win, right?
Yeah,
Yes, it is. That puts the series at 2-1.
who won?
I like to see it. I think it makes it more interesting.
So right now, I'm expecting to see a hold the flag. I think that they want to stick to their strengths at being the more coordinated team. And I think that they're probably going to try to exploit that.
Okay, so
The chicken-
they picked the team deathmatch at jungle.
Close.
Oh,
Better
okay.
wait for them to come back.
Interesting. I'll be curious. It looks like Diesel Doc has left the lobby, so he probably is changing something. But I'll be curious to see if that shotgun sticks around. Maybe you might see it on a different body,
Potentially.
because
And-
shotgun is a nice weapon to have in a team deathmatch in a close space like jungle.
Yeah. And I think the blue team has won every team deathmatch, yes. So I guess if it isn't broken, I guess don't fix it. So
Yeah, Galactus Goons has really surprised me. I had not seen a whole lot of them in practice, so I didn't know really what to expect from them. But just like the other team that we saw last night, Immediate George, they kind of just formed together as a nice, cohesive team, and I really like what we've seen out of them so far. So be interesting to see what this match, whether Lucky Charms is able to tie it up.
Alright, I'll start the match. Force 1. So right now,
You s-
Lucky Charm 1. Galania's Goons 2. So if Galania's Goons win this match, that will be the last one. If Lucky Charms win, we'll have 5th match.
Here we are, team deathmatch on jungle.
And I think jungle really stands out in places, or I guess in modes where you can hang back in that back part of the map and just control who enters the bridge, or stopping people from entering the bridge.
Yeah, you have
so-
rooms in this one.
Yeah, so it will be interesting to see if a team takes an early lead, will they decide to kind of pick a side and kind of park the bus in the back somewhere and see what happens.
Ooh, Diesel Dog doing some work with that shotgun. He gets 2 kills right there. Interesting
What?
that he kept the exact same build, Flea and Shotgun. You
and
see the way
shotgun.
he's sidestepping those finisher missiles. That's one of the Flea's strengths right there. It's one of the fastest tanks on the field, so you can just run around some people's projectiles if they're slow.
He also waited to the last second to take the damage from the finisher at the same time as he got that health pack. Not sure if it was on purpose, but it probably was.
Well played. Diesel Doc takes out Lasagna there. Decides he doesn't want any of Dave. He's going to go up and
Yeah.
grab a health pack. So Lucky Charms is taking an early lead in this game. It's 5-2. Oh, Diesel Doc's in trouble here.
His entire team is on the back side of the map, and he's pushed out on the other side. Not the greatest position.
That's sometimes when you're running those fast bodies with shotgun, it just makes you want to do that. You almost can't not
Yeah.
rush the other team, you know?
Yeah, and it's impossible for your team to keep up. So even if they want to
Very
support
true.
you and assist, they really can't.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Okay, this time he ran invisibility to sneak into this back corridor. Oh
See,
man, nice.
That's one of his moves right there. I remember that since the early days of the betas. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Coot gets a double kill there. And Lucky Charms is still leading this match 8-5.
That machine gun fighting Raisin Bran on the bottom side.
DC Rome got a unfortunate spawn over on the left-hand side, stranded from his team, but it looks like, oh, Diesel Doc was able to run him off.
He did keep him
And-
trapped. Oh, he got. Oh, okay, the Raisin Bran came in on the backside. Okay.
DC Rome got wiped out on that upper bridge. And it looks like Galagnos Goons is going to secure the left-hand side of the map here. Boot low on health. Oh, he can't escape that finisher missile. The homing curved on him right there.
Double finisher is extremely annoying.
And Diesel Doc just causing havoc down there with that shotgun. Running away to get the health pack. Trying to dodge finisher missiles. That's a fun build to play.
Dave just takes one out on the bridge and gets taken out himself by DC, who gets taken out himself by Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran able to make that stinger very effective for him so far. He grabs health almost just in time. Diesel Doc shotgun was too powerful.
Boots playing with fire here, not getting the health pack until the finisher's locked onto him, but he manages to get it.
Oh, such a
But
close
can he
match.
escape?
Red team, Galagnos Goons got a kill there right at the end, but it wasn't enough. Lucky Charms pulls that one off to tie it up for the series. Now 2-2.
That was a
2-2.
great game.
It was.
So now Galanian Goons need to pick a map mode. Now 2-2.
What are you thinking here, Wave?
Let's see, we have Galagnos Goons choosing. Last time they chose. What did they choose? They chose,
They chose the
that-
last
that-
map
that
we
match,
saw. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. They seem to like team deathmatch. So
That was the first one they lost. They might try to switch it up now.
I have a feeling. Oh wait, this one's team deathmatch safe haven though, isn't it?
I don't know if they picked it. They could have, but I'm not sure.
Oh, the
But isn't the last match automatically team deathmatch safe
Oh,
haven?
yeah, the fifth.
oh yeah,
Or-
actually
yeah.
yes. Thank you for reminding me. That's
That is
right. Because no one actually had a fifth match, so I automatically said it. I'm sorry. All right, I'll just let them know.
Yeah, this is the most intense series we've seen so far. This is a great matchup between these two teams. I think they're fairly evenly matched.
I agree. Oof. Who do you think is gonna win it?
Honestly, it's so close. I almost don't even want to try to make a prediction. I think it would be amazing if Lucky Charms won this last match and came back with the upset after being down 2-0, and then they just win the last three and just win the series like that. That would be the most exciting win, in my opinion. So I think that's probably what I'm going to go for in my head. But what do you think?
I'm thinking. So right now, that shotgun is a weakness of the red team. So if the blue team might be able to double down on shotguns, one of the shotguns run like a healing circle or something to kind of bring sustain like on the go, and the other one sits back and tries to snipe and deal with that finisher, is a potential winning plan. However, I'm not too sure how likely that plan is to happen.
Yeah. Have we seen a Brambler this series?
We did at the Dragon
first?
Cave,
There's-
Yeah, okay. That's right.
Second match, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that Brambler come back.
I would not be surprised either.
All right, here we go. The last, fifth, and final match that will decide who wins this series. It's Team Deathmatch on Safe Haven. And blue got a great spawn, all grouped together at the top left-hand corner.
But
Looks
red team spawned in the bottom right.
Yeah, Galagnos Goon's red team definitely got a better spawn in that bottom left-hand corner. It's going to be harder for Lucky Charms to make this offensive push, especially Diesel Doc running the shotgun. I don't think Safe Haven is necessarily the best map for shotgun, so
hopefully he still has that invisibility. Ooh. And there's a stinger up. Okay.
And we saw the Brambler make a return.
Okay, so there's a 1-for-1 on the top side, score 1-1. Red team gets 2. Yes, finishes the full
Red
white.
team. Galagnos Goon's doing a great job of securing this bottom right hand corner, and taking an early lead, 3-1 here, 4-1. Wow.
Nice. Going in alone without the team is not the best decision.
Now. They don't have a heal on their team. Let's see if Raisin Brand still has that heal zone that he can throw down for his team. They need it, because that's the only form of repair that they have.
And it's really, really frustrating trying to rush your way into this bottom corner and just get killed over and over. So oftentimes teams just kind of opt out of the prearranged plan and just kind of start running in one at a time. And then that almost guarantees the loss.
Yeah, you really have to have good teamwork on this level. We saw Raisin Brand throw that repair zone down, keep his team healed back up. Diesel Doc with the 2v1 and the shotgun, but 2v1 was not able to pull it off. You saw a little victory dance from Dave there.
We got the finisher and stinger. Finisher stinger is also a very good weapon combination.
Yeah.
Do you know what the slow is on that stinger?
I don't know what I haven't seen any numbers. Ooh, Lasagna gets taken out by Coot's grenade there. Raisin Brand throwing down another health pack, but he doesn't stay on it and get fully charged up himself. He's going to take that other health pack, and it looks like Lasagna has spawned on the upper left-hand side, and he's now just lobbing missiles at the blue team, and they're having to turn around and say, hey, what's going on back here? So it's kind of distracting them from Dave and Raisin Brand down in the right-hand corner, which is exactly what they need, because blue team's going to have to get some kills right now because they're down 5 points with only 48 seconds left.
Yeah, and that flea body works great in chase in the chicken mode, but in a TDM, you kind of need a little bit more health, it feels like.
So Doc unfortunately wasn't able to grab that health pack. He might not have timed that one as well as he could have.
Red team doing a great job at holding this bottom right corner. I don't think they've left since they spawned here.
Galagnos Goons is running 2 finishers and a stinger, and they're able to hold off Lucky Charms pretty efficiently. I think part of it is down to very light body choices by Lucky Charms in this matchup. But that's it. Galagnos Goons wins the series, 3-2. Well played. GG's, everyone.
GG's, WPs.
That was a really great match. Thank you.
It was a
Thank
great
you,
series.
everybody. And today, Galania Goons win the match, and we will have also another match in actually 18 minutes. So we will come back to here, and we will stream the match again.
So does this stream end and then a new one will start up as far as
Yeah.
the streaming?
Yeah, I think that's how it goes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you guys want to talk for 18 minutes.
No, it's fine. We got
Save it
another.
for another 18 minutes.
All right. Congratulations on Galana Goons. I will talk to you guys later on in 18 minutes. All right.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, see you.
See ya.